All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's live. I am going to be answering more personal questions. I was looking on my website today, and my website seems to be having some technical difficulties. So I know that a lot of people couldn't book on my website. So that's why I've been really trying to come out here more and just do some lives about answering personal questions. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Hello, Think Billions. How are you? Think Billions, if you have a question, you can put it in the chat. And then we can start off with you if you would like. Anything you want to ask today. Also, if you're just now joining, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And like I said, we can get it started. I had all the energy today, and then I started reading, and reading makes me extremely sleepy. So bear with me, you guys, if I'm talking like all over the place. I gotta catch up, get my words right. So who's ever just not joining, we can go ahead and get it started. I could give like a general message while we wait on everybody. Hello, Cassandra. How are you? How you been? Long time. Hey, Shan. How are you? Um, do I want to give a collective message? Of course, I forgot my notebook again. I don't really want to give no collective message. I just want to see what personal messages or personal questions that you guys have. You can ask virtually anything. I'm open to answering all the questions today. I hope everybody's doing well. I also, before we get started too, I also will be going live on Friday. That will be my next live. Those will be pretty much the same version, but it'll go back to my Fun Fridays. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit because my Fun Fridays did used to sometimes consist of that, where I give like a general message and then ask questions too, or just like give personal readings. But the next day I'll go live will be Friday. It'll probably be around the same time, providing that it does not rain, because it was storming today. So I'm glad that it went away. So who we got? Hey James, how are you? I'm doing well. How's it going with you? Hey Nakia, how are you? You said yay for the Friday lives. Okay. Yes. I'll be back on Friday. And then I don't know, my schedule is like every time I try to like get my schedule together, something always comes up to where I have to switch it back. So I want to start getting more consistent this season, or even just this year, with my channel, like where I go live every Fridays and Sundays. I like the Sunday that we did. And then of course I'm gonna always do um my Mondays for the life path numbers every month. Okay. Okay, so we got James go up first. We can do you, James. You said it's going great. You said feeling strong energy of reconnecting with my twin flame at the end of this week. Wait, elaborate on that. So you are gonna reconnect with them, or you're just saying that you're feeling that you feeling like they're gonna come in this week? Elaborate more on that before I get some cards for you. Are you asking, or are you saying is it gonna go good? Feeling strong energy of reconnecting with my twin flame. Oh, okay. You want to go towards that person. Well, just still type it so I can make sure. Are you asking, like, should you reconnect with them? So James will be first. You said lots of readings have been indicating towards it, but I'm planning to reach out Friday. If I haven't heard from him before, do you feel it will go well? One more question. Have you been getting like personal readings about that, or have you been like looking on YouTube for like general? Hey, things in this life, how are you? Hey, Talia, how are you? I just want to see like who been telling you this. Like, has it been like your personal readings? Well, I can go ahead and just you thinking about. All right, let's see what comes out for you. You can still type it if you are. I'm gonna just see what comes out. Is it a good thing? YouTube readings, but they have been very accurate to my circumstances, and I have been very drawn to them and resonate with them strongly. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if those readings have been for you. I mean, it is something because you got the King and the Queen of Pentacles together as I split the deck, so could be a good idea. So let's see what comes out for you, okay? For James. They plan on reaching out Friday. Do you feel like this will go well, God? Thank you so much for being here. What advice can we give for James today? I'm going to put that back. I feel like it will go well. I do feel like it would need to be you that go towards this person because this person may be a little fearful. Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all have like a strong like physical attraction too. Your and then even just the cards that came out, we got the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. So your physical attraction to this person is very strong. So you guys are pretty much manifesting each other. So it's like you're thinking about this person saying, okay, I want you to come towards me, and this person is doing it too. So I do feel like who's ever the more masculine energy in the situation needs to be the one that goes towards that other person. But I do feel like you guys are very attracted to each other, like magnetized. It does also feel like it, I feel how I want to put this in like the PG version. Take your time, start off as friends. Just because when you see this person, they look good, you look good, y'all gonna want to be like really all up on each other. Take your time with that because it can get like really like oh my god, I missed you so much, and it can turn to where mm, very sexual. We're grown, it's gonna turn very sexual, but just be careful with that. But I mean, I'm loving this energy. It is definitely a high attraction here. um you said there has been a lot of spiritual connection with him sending me messages and songs with no physical time. Yeah, y'all been doing it. Both of you been doing it to each other. When you do contact them, what makes you want to do this on Friday? Oh shoot. Oh, because you still need time to like get your words together, I guess. Because we got the Eight of Swords too. We got the Page of Pentacles and Temperance in the reverse. You say you visiting there very shortly. The plan was to reconnect as friends, but he said that's all he was ready for. But I feel like it's very different. It is. I mean, you do like that is correct because the way it's coming up that if y'all like reconnect again as lovers, it's gonna turn very sexual very quick. So you want to start off as friends, like really get to know what this person has been going through. Let them get to know what you've been going through as well, so that it won't just be like you won't mix up like with true love in your true feelings for this person, if you get what I'm saying. Like you guys can maybe, like I said, like sex can get in the way of you actually thinking that you really love this person. when it's really just a physical connection. So in order to test it, not saying that you guys don't love each other, but in order to test the true love of it, like take out the physical things first and then be friends and just get to know. So that is 100% correct. But in this energy here, I feel like this is this person energy. They're still like a little unsure about whatever last conversation y'all had. It's something how y'all stopped talking physically. It's something about they're still stuck on that. They haven't processed it. Let's get more on that. Yeah, it's something about y'all last conversation. Um Also, I do feel like I said, you should definitely take your time with this because I do feel like now that more cards are coming out, the more energy is coming out. I do feel like this person may have like other options. They're trying to decide on what they want to do. They may be stuck into like another connection where they're like in the talking phase. But that's why I said I would definitely, because it's something about, I feel like this is this person's energy, but it could be your energy where you both have like different options. Like I said, y'all physically attracted to each other. It's like you really are connected with this person, but this connection scares you, scares the both of you, and you don't know if you should jump all in, if that makes sense. Well, like I said, I feel like you're gonna have to be the one to call this person. I mean, you can wait until Friday, but this person, they not gonna. You said he is physically in and out of his feelings because of spiritual self communicates his love and feelings for me very strongly. It's something else like this in this person's energy that they got going on. Um, in this particular situation, James, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel like believe what they're telling you. Like whatever they like, if you do reach out to them on Friday, believe what they're telling you. Like actually telling you. I was wondering when she was gonna come out. Now you got the whole suit of the wands. So you got, I knew she was trying to come out. So you got all one. So this is just like a straight physical connection. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe you guys should talk more, like actually have a conversation more instead of like just being just drawn to each other because your physical connection is strong. Like you are physically, sexually, whatever, attracted to each other, but that may be all what it is. Like you don't want to make that, you don't want to mix up the two. You don't want to say that, yes, my spiritual self knows for a fact that this is the person that I'm meant to be with, but then it's like something within your ego, your, I can't explain it. Yes, I can explain it. Your physical connection is so strong, it's spilling over in the spiritual world, if that makes sense. So actually have a conversation with this person instead of you just being like all up on this person, like this is the person for me. I know that we got this bond. Maybe you should slow down a little bit. And then whatever they are going to tell you when you do reach out on Friday, believe what they're saying. What's this other card? Yeah. Either you may be like a fire or got heavy fire in your chart. This person may have heavy fire in their chart because you got a lot of fire here. Something about Leo. They may be a Leo or have strong Leo in their chart. But overall, if it's not even just the signs, I feel like this is just physical. This is like a physical connection. So go ahead. I would say, yeah, reach out. Oh, you said he is a Leo. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, reach out. Um, but listen to what they're like really having to say to you. Instead of like, hey, let's just go. Like take your time. Like be really patient. Cause I feel like they got something else going on. They got other things. Good bond, but they got a lot going on. You probably do too though. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, James. I mean, like I said, I feel like it's gonna go well, but you just talk to him. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go back. Okay, Cassandra, I got you next. He said blonde hair, my fun. Yeah, I actually dyed my hair. I never wear it out though. But it's getting really long. It's in that Talia, it's in that weird phase. Cause every time it gets to a certain length, I always cut it and then but I said I was gonna let it grow out. So I'm gonna start like even just having it up like I've been doing it or just having it in the ponytails. But yeah, it's been colored for like maybe like 4 or 5 months now. Okay, think billions. You said okay, then okay, after Cassandra is think billions. You said life path 7 energy. I'm just gonna read you. It's just gonna be personal. And I actually do need to upload life path sevens. Okay, so I got Cassandra, think billions, Nakia. Hey Pepsi Cola, how are you? You're welcome, James. You said I'm reaching out from a place of being happy with whatever outcome. If he doesn't want to be friends, it's fine. If he wants to, I'm fine. I mean, I feel like that he's gonna want to still like connect and be friends, but I feel like they probably got other stuff going on too. Like they may talk to a lot of different people. Well, not a lot. Because I feel like a lot is two, but they may talk to like others. You're welcome, James. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna go okay. Just start off slow. All right, so let's go to Cassandra's question. Cassandra, you said I'm in the mix of having to make a major decision on retiring from my career of 23 years. Anxiety is strong as the money would be good. Laugh out loud. They're dangling several carrots, but my heart, your heart says go, but your mind says stay in it. So, okay, so what you should do. All right, thank you so much for the guidance. What should Cassandra do? Oh dang, I guess it was meant for this to come out. I mean, I'm gonna put this back. I feel like yeah, you are in this energy right now where it's like, yeah, but no. I mean, I feel like it could go either way, but let's see what comes out. If it come back out, I'm gonna keep it for Cassandra. What do we have for Cassandra? Mm, I'm gonna use these other cards on you. Cassandra? Should Cassandra retire from this job? Should she retire? Should Cassandra retire from this job? Should Cassandra retire from this job? I mean, this is your energy. Like I said, it's a little confusing. So we have this Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Chariot, and then we have Judgment. I mean, I'm hearing the word reconsider. Let me see something. Because I'm getting mixed energy. I'm actually picking up your energy where it's like, yeah, it's going to be a good thing. But then at the same time, if you can look at these cards, we got the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Like, I don't really like this energy, but I love this energy. So really, I mean, you have to ask yourself this question, like, what is the reason of you retiring from this job for 23 years? Like, is it a reason why you're doing it? Are you trying to just stop working to have your own business? I mean, what are you really trying to do? Because that's where the confusing part comes from, because it's like, why are you trying to retire? Let me see, where you at? Oh, you just don't feel like alone with your headspace no more? I mean, dang. See, it's like, okay, so every time I be like, yes, go ahead, do it. Go ahead and retire. Like, it would be a very good thing for you. Every time I see like a really positive card that says it, then cards like this come up with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And then now we got the Moon at the bottom. I don't know. You're gonna have to do like some serious. See, it's like two different energies. I mean, just with this, and then we got the Six of Swords at the bottom. I mean, I feel like it's not gonna be a bad idea for you to retire. But then again, you're gonna have to, what is gonna be your plans if you do retire? Like, what's your plans after that? Like, don't just retire just because you feel like it's not spiritually aligned with you, or it's really messing with your headspace. Like, actually retire because you have other things that you want to accomplish, like your purpose. If you feel like this job was just a job and it didn't have anything to do with your purpose, you said that this is the military. I mean, if you just did the military just because, then maybe, yeah, you should retire, but then have something else that follows that, because you don't want to just. Okay, you said, I prefer to do something more on the metaphysical and spiritual side, but my position is high, so their motives are no longer aligned with mine. Okay, got you. I mean, you can. I will never tell you no. Like, if you feel like this job compromises your spiritual values, then no, you should not stay, because it's not what you are. You get what I'm saying? So no, you should not. But then again, if you're going to retire just to focus more on the metaphysical and spiritual side, you don't have to tell me what it is, because that's your own secret. You don't have to tell everybody, but really be sure that that's something you want to do, and that's just not anything that you feel, because, well, I feel like you are very spiritual, but I don't want you to do it just because you feel like it may be. No, you don't feel like that though. Never mind. You don't feel like because it's about the money. Like you actually want to like dive deep into it and actually help people in it. But then again, if it doesn't bring in that comfortable income that you're used to, then it's gonna make you kind of question. So I would say, and this is what I was gonna say too. I would say wait a little bit, because you don't want to like just jump, like just hold 2 feet in. I would say wait a little bit, like wait until it's like up and running. Because with the 7 of Pentacles being in the reverse, like you haven't even really planted no seeds yet in it. Like you're just thinking about doing it, but you don't want to jump just 2 feet in. You want to like get everything aligned, get all your ducks in a row, and then do it. Right. So now we got the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I would just say get your ducks in a row first, and then do it. Don't just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna retire to focus on this," but you haven't really even started it yet. So that's why it's kind of like confusing, because it's like, yeah, you should retire, but then again, you started doing you started researching, but have you actually started like implementing it? So that's why it's confusing. So once you start like implementing it, let's see if we have like an oracle for you. Ooh. Pretty much, like I said, implement, be assertive, like be sure that this is what you really want to do. Like put yourself out there first, get your knowledge together first, then do it, and then you have to trust it too that it's gonna work. So if you don't have trust, and if you don't have like that actual plan, hard work to actually do it, then I would say stay at your job. But if you know that this is something that you definitely want to do, then go ahead and do it, and then just trust that you're gonna be good. So that's Cassandra's. Exactly. So even just with like the timing and things like that, you had to, I know that your schedule is pretty busy. Um you're going to have to find like a literal maybe hour or 2 hours out the day, like cut back some of your leisure time. Like if you have leisure time to watch TV and things like that, cut back those type things and start getting the information that you need to get as far as having your own business. So yeah, you got to start it first. That's why I was like, yes, you should, but then no, not right now, because you haven't really started it. And that's yours. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Karina. Hey, Empress Virgo. Pepsi, did I say hey to you? Who we got next? We got Think Billions next. Think Billions is gonna be more so for you. Like not really for, like I said, not really for Life Path 7. You're welcome, Cassandra. Think Billions, are you here? Like I said, it's not gonna be what you see for Life Path 7. You trying to get everybody. No, it's gonna be for you. Okay. All right, let's go back to this little one. All right, Think Billions. What do we see for Think Billions for the rest of this year? What do we see for Think Billions? What does Think Billions need to know? What does Think Billions need to know for the rest of the year? What is the year going to have to bring for Think Billions? It's a lot that came out. So we had the 7 of Wands at the bottom. So I do see that I see that you're gonna be really firm or really solid because the first card that I see that flipped over was strength too. So you're gonna be firm and very solid in whatever it is that you're doing. I do see that things are gonna start picking up for you. So whatever you're doing, like not even just on your YouTube channel, but for whatever you're doing, like outside, like things are gonna start picking up for you. I do see that it's something like with keeping your guard up. I feel like sometime later on this year, a lot of things are going to start coming at you. So God just wants you to know to continue to remain strong within your own self. Like everything that you really built for yourself, all the things that you really overcame, everything that you've been having to like really fight off, continue to block those things out because I feel like it's going to be something that's going to come in for you this year that's going to require you to like really be strong, like really be firm. Pretty much no more Mr. Nice Guy. You don't have to be mean, but be firm, if that makes sense. Like be strong within your own self. Because I do see that you have been going through a lot just in the earlier part of this year, or even maybe sometime last year too, like all last year, that you've had to really overcome, and it took you a while to overcome these particular things that I'm speaking of, and you're in a position where like it doesn't really anger you anymore. So I do see that something is gonna come in to where it's gonna try to like knock you off. It's gonna try to like confuse you too. Let me see what else is here because a lot came out. Even with these two cards here, we have the King of Swords and we have the Five of Swords. Like I said, this is really like standing your ground, like not really allowing people to like mess with your mind, like play mind tricks on you, trying to like overpower your thoughts, like really be discerning as well. Like later on in the year, this feels more like October-ish. It could have already happened by now, or like starting to happen because I'm seeing like a little ripple effect. So it could have already like kind of started, but you've been really discerning or really strong within your energy to where you don't allow it to really throw you off. But it's something that's gonna happen within, I'll say like October. It's gonna like try to play like little mind tricks on you, little mind games. But then, like I said, like you don't have to always like mingle, be nice. Like I said, it's like the Queen of Cups when she shows up in a reading, like everybody just feels like she's just always this like nice and gentle person, but you can be gentle and firm too. Like learn how to control your emotions. I do feel like it's gonna have something to do with the people that you maybe like work with or people in your environment, maybe some type of like friendship dynamic as well. Like it's something with like other people, like with your social environment between work and home, like everything could kind of come at you at the same time. Because if you see, even just with the 7 of Wands, like everything is coming at this guy all at once, and you're just gonna have to stand your ground, like understand that you've already like went through a lot of troubles and battles. Like what's one more thing, or what's like 7 more things really that you're gonna have to kind of deal with. I feel like it's gonna come at you all at one time. I do sense that I do feel like it's gonna be some type of new friendship or new like connection or companionship is definitely gonna come in too. But let's see. I feel like they just wanna I feel like God just wanna reiterate, like stand your ground. Yes, I do. I knew that's what I was picking up. So maybe like later on this year too, I do feel like you are going to meet somebody. I do feel like you really don't be trying to like socialize like that. I do feel like you need to start socializing more. You're the type of person, you haven't dated in a while. Start going out a little bit more. Like even if it's just once a month, start going out a little bit more. And I do feel like you're gonna meet somebody like very like minded like you. So that's what's coming in for you too. You're on the fence about the love thing too. Cause it's like, yeah, I want love, but I'm kind of okay where I'm at now. Let's give you like one more card. I feel like I've been talking forever. I do feel like it's gonna be like multiple people like out of nowhere. I also feel like when it comes to like your money, if you've been having like money struggles, definitely money struggles are here, but I feel like that's gonna pick up for you. You may get like a raise or something, like a big bonus or a big raise. It doesn't have to necessarily be from a job because I'm not really picking up a job. I just feel like it's some type of bonus or a raise that's going to come in automatically, like, or things that you've been investing in is going to reap that too. That feels like maybe January, February ish, though. That doesn't really feel like 2023. So that's what I got for Think Billions. And then we can move on. I'm going to try to like not be so long winded. Who I said was Ned? Okay, Nakia. Karina, what you say? I think many of us are contemplating our life having spiritual side. A lot of that is possibly due to our houses. Jupiter and Saturn are in the same time aspect. Okay, yeah, true. That is very true. I feel like I missed somebody. Oh no, I didn't. All right, Nakia, are you still here? Nakia, let me know if you're still here first. Okay. You said I'm having trouble manifesting. I feel that my money woes are going to become steady and may be improving. Prayer, thankfully. I mean, I can pull out some cards on this, but you're probably having trouble manifesting because you on a deeper level you're not really feeling like it belongs to you. That's anybody. Like if you are having trouble with manifesting the life of your dreams or things that you want to come in for you that's really already yours, they're not coming in because it's something that is more than likely is your energy that's blocking it because you feel like you don't deserve it. But we can get more on this. Oh shoot. Well, the first two cards we got out is the Emperor and the Empress. So you may be feeling like you trying to manifest that like perfect counterpart. Definitely that perfect partnership. And then, like I said, you feel like it's not coming in. You feel like it's like really stuck. You didn't get this card. Okay. You feel like it's like really stuck. Your love life is just not going anywhere at all. Like even when you do talk to somebody new, they don't you don't really like that person. Yeah. We got the Eight of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. I feel like you still have more work on yourself. Like when it comes to you manifesting a relationship, because pretty much that's what it's coming out. It's a lot of things that you have to work on within yourself. Because let's say your emperor or your empress does come in and they are everything you've ever asked for. If you're not at the energy of receiving or accepting that love that they're going to have to give you, because you got to understand that this is going to be a lifetime partner. If you're not willing to be that person for them or be whole within yourself, work on the things that you need to work on within yourself, the relationship is going to always go back and forth with each other. You're going to always have experiences or time periods where um you guys aren't talking to each other, like you're in separation period. It's always going to be like that. So when it does come in, it's something that needs to last. It needs to be long lasting. And like I said, with the Hermit at the bottom, and then you had the Eight of Pentacles that came out, it's a lot of things that you need to work on within yourself. That's why it hasn't really came in. It's not like you not having trouble manifesting, like it's going to come in. You've already asked God. God heard you. And you know what? And this is a lot, and this is a thing that I need to tell really everybody in the chat or anybody who's looking at this, as well as you, Nakia, and then sometimes me too. Like this is a message. If you pray for something, you really only have to ask God one time. Like you don't have to keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. Oh God, send me my husband, send me my husband, send me my wife, send me this, send me that, give me $1 million, give me this, give me that. You don't have to like go like ham with it. Just say one time, God, I deserve my divine counterpart. I want someone who's going to love me unconditionally. I need a physical person in this particular reality that is going to be my partner, where me and this person can come to you about anything. I want my relationship to build with you first, God, then allow this person to come in, and the person's going to come in. You don't always have to every day just pray for that particular thing. Like God heard you the first time. And plus, even just coming into this reality, this physical reality, God already knows, or God has already ordained you to be with somebody. Like we are here to experience what it truly means to love one another as we love ourselves, as we love God. So that's gonna come in. It's nothing that you have to keep on like stressing about or keep on contemplating about. Oh my God, I see everybody on the internet and they just got somebody, and everybody getting married. You know, everybody I went to high school with, they done been married twice and then had so many different kids. No, you don't want a marriage like that. You don't want a relationship like that. So work on yourself first. Be whole within self first. Then that person is gonna come in. And then a lot of what I've learned too, just by even reading the Bible, because I read the Bible sometimes, just by reading the Bible, when God created man or Adam, God created Adam to work first, not to have a partner first. Once the work was being done and once Adam was whole within himself and just being comfortable within himself, then that's when God said, hey, let me send, it's not right for a person, the man, to be alone. Adam didn't even ask for that person. You get what I'm saying? Read Genesis. It's right there. It's right there in Genesis, like the first few pages. Adam didn't even ask, didn't have to ask. God said, okay, this man, this Adam needs a partner. So then God created the partner, because all the other creatures that God had created that Adam named was not like in the likeness of Adam, wasn't the same. So you don't even have to pray for that. Really anything. I don't know. I'm sorry, I know I'm getting long-winded again, but I want to say this for the people who are out here who are trying to manifest, because manifestation is real. Like you can really think whatever you think of can come about, but at the same time, you don't have to like, oh, let me just manifest this with water. You don't have to really do all that. Like you already have that power within you. You're thinking that you doing what is it called? The whole Ho'oponopono? Because I know people do that a lot too. What makes Ho'oponopono so powerful is not just the things that's in the water, is because you're believing that the water is going to make it work. So when you have problems with like manifesting or bringing in whatever you want, it don't got nothing. It really don't got nothing with you have a problem with it. It's just, do you believe that it's actually gonna come in? Do you believe that you absolutely deserve it? So, well, I don't know how this was. This always at the bottom. We got the Knight of Cups. So I mean, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna come in. Like if you, I feel like you feel bored. We got the Three of Swords and with the Four of Cups. You just feel bored, and then also you be looking at other people's stuff. But your person gonna come in though. If that's the problem, that's what you have to have issues with manifesting a kid. I don't know whatever you just asked, but it's no. Like you may have. Are you trying to ask? Is it coming in this year? I don't feel like it is because again, there's a lot of things that you need to recover from yourself. So that's what I got for Nakia. Like you got a lot of things you got to work on, so it may not come in this year. But don't that shouldn't like that shouldn't discourage you. It's gonna come when you're ready. Okay. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to go back. Who I said it was next? Okay, think billions. Wait, wait till Leah. Oh yeah, what do you see for me in general? Okay, okay. So things in this life was right before Talia. So it's things in this life. Are they still here? If they're not, I'm gonna give them a few moments to respond. If they're not, Talia, we'll move on to you. You welcome, Nakia. Okay, I got you. Okay, things in this life is here, so we can move on to things in this life. TJ, I say hey to you. You're gonna have to help me. Okin, Okinadu. I hope I'm saying that right. I hate pronouncing that people's names wrong. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's go to things in this life. Okay, may I get a reading for the near future? Sure. So prediction reading. Uriel, okay. All right. Oh, all right, things in this life. I did, okay. All right, things in this life. What do you have for future? General prediction. What do I see? That's too much. It's a lot. Let me put this back too. Actually, let me use this deck on you. I do see that your manifestations, whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've been trying to manifest, that's going to come in. But I'm going to use this other deck on you because it's like a lot of energy coming out on that deck from you. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, we have the World, and we have the Hierophant. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of spare time. That's what it really feels like to me. Um, and in this spare time, you're gonna be learning a lot about the world. I feel like you are going to be studying a lot. You may be trying to go back to school to pick up something because right now you're not really feeling fulfilled. So I do see in the near future you are gonna like pick up like a trade, go back to school, get like a higher learning in something. You're gonna do that in your spare time. It could be like a certification as well that you're gonna do, but it's something that's not really gonna take up a lot of your time, but just in your spare time, you're gonna do this particular thing. It could be just simple as just reading a lot more. Okay, what do we see for things in this life? I also feel that right now, this feels like your energy. We got the Nine of Swords and the Fool. I feel like you are very nervous about something within your life. It could have something to do with going back to school or learning or doing it's something with doing something brand new. You're very scared about it. Like, I don't know why you're this scared. Like, this fear that I'm feeling is you're putting a lot of fear on whatever this situation is that you're trying to do brand new on. um I would say something just as general for you. Just feel the fear and just go for it anyway. Like, you're not gonna fail. So a lot of times I like to say this too, like, you being failure is okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, what's gonna happen if you fail? Like, you're not gonna lose your life. You can just try something else again. But it's like a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety coming in. You may deal with a lot of anxiety or depression, but you're trying to overcome that. I feel like you're gonna figure that out in the near future too, as far as how you can overcome those things, right, for things in this life. I do feel like you in the near future, or even just right now, you need to start understanding how worthy you are. You put yourself like on a whole back pedestal to where it's almost like you feel like everybody else is above you. You feel like you're very inadequate and you're not. So I feel like in the near future, you do need to, or even just right now, really, because it's coming up for you very strong. You need to understand your true power, where you truly come from, your and be gentle with yourself too. Like, sometimes you be beating yourself up a lot. Definitely. You beat yourself up a lot. So I do see that you are going to have a lot of healing moments in the near future. Um I feel like in the past you have failed in something, but you're taking it very hard. You know, a lot of people, when they make mistakes or errors in their life, they beat themselves up about it, but you really mm like, yours is like on a whole nother level. Oh, Uriel, this is things in this life. It's not yours. I mean, you could resonate with it still. I mean, your energy is here, but this is for things in this life. Yeah, yours is like on a whole nother level. I thought you said resonate. Okay. I thought y'all know how people are like really hard on themselves. Like I said, things in this life, yours is like you feel like you're not gonna ever recover from it. Like you feel like there's no recovery when there is. Like, no, you can recover from that. Always look at it like this. Like, if it doesn't seriously, like I be feeling like we be really sleeping on like these old phrases that been out here. If it doesn't kill you, it make you stronger. You have to take that literal because in your energy, because this, like I said, this is your energy right now. So in the near future, I feel like you are gonna be healing these things. Like this is your near future energy. But right now, you feel like this. Very hard on yourself. Like I said, you like the out of everybody that I've ever read, you're probably like the hardest on yourself. Like I've never felt like that. So I do feel um there needs to be like recovery phases. So for you, you may need to if you don't I mean, I feel like you just need to talk to somebody. You don't necessarily have to find like a therapist or a counselor or anything. You just need somebody that can hear you because a lot of times you feel like there's nobody in your area that can actually hear you. They may listen, they may be right there while you're talking, but you feel like they're not actually hearing you. They're not understanding where you're coming from. And a lot of times people don't understand where you're coming from because you are so hard on yourself, like almost too hard. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to be dealing with that. Just overall, just learning how to heal. Let's get some more for you, and then I'll be done. And then a lot of energy comes out for you too. I thought it was just those cards, but it's just you got a lot on your mind. Yeah. Well, things in this life, you've healed things from others, like how other people have treated you, but you're still so hard on yourself. You got to heal that first. Like, you got to understand that you made these decisions or whatever it is that you are so hard on yourself. It just could be just everything, honestly. But you have to understand that, yeah, healing just doesn't have to do with how other people treated you. Like you need to heal these things within yourself because it's like you are, like I said, you just really hard on yourself. Like you don't show any really real compassion. You don't understand that you made those mistakes, but you're not the mistake. But I do feel like in the near future, you're gonna understand your worth and your value, and you're gonna start brand new, and then you're just gonna learn the lessons. So that's yours. And then we're gonna move on to Talia. You're welcome. Just be gentle with yourself. Like I said, yours, it was a lot. Never felt that. Okay, Talia, what do I see for you in general? Let's move back. All right, Talia, what do we have for Talia? General message for Talia. Talia needs a message straight from you guys. General message for Talia. What does Talia need to know? Shoot. Your energy about the same. Different deck, pretty much the same cards. But the first card I saw was this Temperance in the reverse. Hold on, y'all, it's getting dark. I feel like in general, and we've talked about this before too, but it's coming up, so I have to say it. But in general, I feel like you do need to take your time, like be patient with yourself. I do think that you do need to really focus on your health more. You may have a lot of things or opportunities that you want to start or a lot of plans that you want to start. I feel like you're trying to pretty much do one thing at a time, which is okay. You can do that. You can do one thing at a time, but you have enough time on your hands where you can do multiple things at one time. I do feel like you don't need to rush yourself either. You really don't need to rush yourself either. Where Talia at? Because this energy here is a lot. It all came out in a reverse. Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Chariot, King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups. I feel like you be hard on yourself too. You don't be showing yourself any kind of compassion, and it like throws you off. Like you get thrown off really, really easy too, just based on like things that may reoccur in your mind. Probably based on like dreams and things that you be having too. It'll throw you off. You take them like really literal, but a lot of times your dreams come up just to remind you that things are still there and you need to just address those things. I feel like your thoughts be running them up all over the place. Like I said, especially about the past and how people have treated you in your life. Like I said, we actually had this conversation, but it's coming up. Yes. Also, when it comes to that's what I was just picking up when it comes to your dreams or your intuition or things that you get intuitively. I mean, you can take those things literal, but I feel like a lot of times the dreams that you have is just to remind you that something is still there and you need to just address it. I do feel like if things didn't really work out for you in the past, when it came to different people, when it came to different jobs, when it came to opportunities, people pretty much like just pushed you out the way, cut in front of you. I guess you can put it. I can put it to you like that. I do feel like you haven't lost. You still have more chances that's going to come in for you. I don't know what this chance is or what this opportunity was that you felt like somebody sabotaged you. Can I get more on this Page of Pentacles in the reverse for Talia? Okay, yeah, it's about a like a person, somebody that you used to. This feels like infatuation, or this just overall feels about like your dreams or things that you've been trying to implement. Because now we got the Seven of Cups, so it's definitely when it comes to your dreams. It could be when it comes to like this person, maybe this earth sign, but you keep repeating things with this particular person, and that's what keeps on repeating with you in your life. I feel like you just need to definitely move on from that because you have more opportunities that's coming in for you. I also feel like um you don't put yourself up on the pedestal like you should. And when I say these things, when I say put yourself on a pedestal, I don't mean that you need to be stuck up or you just need to be high and mighty. I'm not saying that, but you do need to have a lot of self-confidence, and you don't have that self-confidence. You feel like things are too late for you. You don't feel like love is going to come in for you, but it is. You just need to go out there and get it. You And like I said, with this Four of Swords being at the bottom too, you do need to um focus on your health. Get more on this. We got this Page of Swords. So something you just found out, or like I said, it does have a lot to do with like your thoughts. Like you just be having like, I'm not gonna call them psychic hits, but just things that just pop into your mind. Like you overthink those things. You need to just take it for what it is. Like whenever you do get something like that in your mind, that's just what you're getting, and that's what you need to work on. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to heal. But overall, I just feel like you just don't have really any self-confidence in yourself. You don't feel like you have anything coming in for you. You feel like you're gonna be stuck in a rock and a hard place for the rest of your life. You're gonna be stuck on uh not being independent. You're gonna be dependent on people. You're not gonna be like that. If you think that you're gonna be like that, then you are. Like things are gonna start like happening to where you have to depend on somebody. So don't think like that. But in general, like I said, your message is basically get your confidence up, get your health up, like start living, because you're never really living right now. Like that's what's coming up for you. You're just not living. You feel like you don't have enough to live for. So you just be in your own shell, your own bubble. You don't really try to seek out anything, any opportunities. You don't really try to like get dolled up. Like I feel like you should be getting dolled up. Just even if you just go to the store. Like get dolled up. Let's see. And then I'll get you an oracle card and then we'll move on. You actually need to relax more. We have meditation brings answers. So any type of answers or personal questions that you're seeking, like in general, you do need to connect. You do need to, like I said, relax more. You need to take care of yourself more. I do see romance. So again, just get yourself dolled up. Just go out. Like you don't have to feel like love has always been lost or you're not gonna find nobody else that you want to be with. You're gonna have some romance coming in, and but you just gotta trust it. You got this trust card too. So you just gotta trust that it's definitely gonna come in for you, but you have to live in the trust. You can't just say, well, yeah, God, I trust you, but then you don't live like you trust God. You gotta live like you trust God. You said yes, you meditate a lot. Okay, so then your answers already came in that meditation. Hmm. Look for your signs as well. Like, okay, so like if you get an answer during meditation, like start looking for like the signs, like out and about. But you need to go out, like actually get up and like move around, like do something, like get your steps in and stuff, like things like that. And that's what I got for Talia. Let me see you guys, cause I don't want to get it. I don't want it to get dark out here. Hold on. I think that's what. I think that was it. Okay, Karina. Okay, I can do Karina. Cassandra, I just don't want to lose no daylight. I'll be back on Friday though. So I'm gonna do Karina. Hey, Earth Seven. I just been talking. I ain't been saying hey. So Uriel, actually, I mean, if you resonated with that reading, then there's no need to really give you one. Yeah. Okay. So Uriel, if you resonated with things in this life reading, so if I because I mean, it could have been where both because you was typing at the same time when things in his life when I was reading things in his life. So yeah, like it could be that was actually both of y'all's. So if you saying like about schooling and certification, definitely do that. So there's really no need. Hey Chuchi, if you still here. Hey Monique, how are you? If you still here, I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, okay. So I'll do Karina, and then that'll be it for today. And then I'll be back on Friday with some more. Cause like I said, I just don't want it to get dark. And I've been long winded today. I said I wasn't gonna be so long winded. Okay, so yes, you said yes out and about as much. Yeah, like if you even just go out to Leah, and like I said, just go to the gas station or just go to the just walking around the store or just walk around the park, like anything, or just sit in the park. Just you need to be out. And then sometimes you don't even need to just be out just in the area that you stay in. Like kind of like move around a little bit. Like go like 30 minutes away to a park or something like that. You need to go out and like get dolled up, get dressed up. Even if you get dolled up, get dressed up, and you just go to the mall and just go window shopping, like do something. You gotta do something. Okay, things in his life. Okay, hold on, Karina. I'm gonna go back to your question. But things in his life. See, okay, I think when you go, okay, so if you're going to school, that is nothing bad about going to school. Don't go to school just to get a degree, just to get a piece of paper. Like go to school that's gonna be with something that's gonna fulfill you spiritually. Because even if you are out here or you trying to go out here to go to law school and become a lawyer, you don't just become a lawyer because you want a better income. You become a lawyer because that is your passion. You want to help exonerate people who are wrongfully convicted, even just being a doctor or even being a nurse. Like your schooling doesn't necessarily have to just be for bettering your income. You can go to school with something that is going to fulfill you spiritually. Spiritually doesn't necessarily only mean metaphysical things or reading cards or reading the Bible. Like sometimes like you can find spiritual things in everyday life. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so like I'm real cool. Like I go to the doctor. So I'm really cool with my doctor. And she told me, like, she gave me the best message, you guys. Like it was crazy. The best message that I've personally ever gotten. And she was telling me, she was like, when she comes in this doctor's office, she said, this chair that I sit in, she said, this is my pulpit. She said, I'm literally living out my spiritual being of who God created me to be just by helping people out get better. So that's her pulpit. So your pulpit can be anything. It can be behind a court bench. It can be in a police car. It can be a firefighter. Like those are still like we need those things out here. And you said you into arts, even art. Like even if you are an artist, like drawing, those pictures you never know like what type of happiness those pictures you was thinking about sonography. I mean, if you're into arts and then you're thinking about sonography, those two things, you are just doing sonography for the money. It's not going to be fulfilling. So it's like you're going to school, you're going to be wasting all your money, wasting all these FAFSA and Department of Education loans, whatever, Sally Mae, whatever loans they be having out here, just to make money, so that you have to pay those loans back, and then you're not going to be spiritually fulfilled. Now, if sonography is your passion, your spiritual passion, then go for it. But don't think that just because like you going to school or you want to work like an actual job, that doesn't mean that it's not spiritual. Everything that we do in this life is spiritual. Everything. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Karina. I apologize. Okay, so you said, is there any guidance for me coming through? I've got so many thoughts. I'm not sure what to ask. So guidance is welcome if you feel drawn to reading me. Okay, just guidance for Karina. What do we have for Karina? Oh. Okay. What messages are coming through for Karina? Guidance for Karina, God. What can we give her? Message straight from you, God, for Karina Collins. Oh. Everybody's pretty much getting the same message about like you're not feeling worthy enough. Let me get this other deck. If you don't feel it's more than just confidence. You're not comfortable in your own skin, really. So a lot just want to come out for you. Yes, this is how you feel. Like this right here. So you see this guy in this picture and how he just sitting here and he just like, man, what is life? I feel like this is your energy. Let's see. Let's find that first. Yeah. So you have the Star and the Nine of Swords. So, like I said, ultimately, it's like you hope for the best, but you expect the worst, if that makes sense. Um, you need to hope for the best and expect the best. Like whatever the outcome may be within your own self. You may also feel like I feel like you be suffering with like anxiety as well, like nervousness. It may not be like diagnosed anxiety, but you suffer with nervousness. You like a very shy person. You're very sweet as well. So that shyness turns into fear a lot of times. Instead of you really like speaking out, being the true person that you're supposed to be, you kind of like just curl up in a ball and you don't really see the full value in yourself. So now you're in a situation where you are sad, you are depressed, you feel bored with life, you feel like, okay, where is my life going? It's like, well, you feel like it's not going to go nowhere, so why should your life go anywhere? Am I making sense when I said that? Because even if you want like new opportunities and things, you feel like you don't have what it takes to even get it. So it's like you said, it's like you hope for the best, but you automatically just expect the worst for yourself. And then that's why a lot of like fear comes in, a lot of stagnation comes in to where you don't really get what you want, what you deserve, I should say. Because you automatically feel like you don't deserve it. Even when it comes to like your house, like anything that you want, like your happiness, your success, even when it comes to your home life, you just like it's like you want these things, but you don't feel like you deserve it. We got the Emperor and we had the Eight of Swords. You're not really seeing the true value within yourself. Like you are meant to be like this very strong, independent business person, somebody that has all their stuff together, but then you get stuck into your head. And so it's like you fantasize about it, you dream about it, but then you don't do anything about it. So you just have to actually take some action towards that. Pretty much. Exactly what I just said. Seven of Cups, High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, you fantasize about it, you have dreams about it, but you don't really do anything about it. Like you got to do something about what you want to create, what you want to do. Even if it has something to do with like any type of job opportunities, like put yourself out there. Don't worry about the experience that you have or that you don't have, if that makes sense. Are you still here? You also may have so you also may have something when it comes to, you may have like a vice or something. You be having a lot of energy coming out, like the whole dang on deck. So yeah, now we got the Five of Wands. You got the Page of Swords too. Yeah, I feel like you may have like, because we have the Three of Cups, the Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like, I mean, this is just pretty much what I've been just saying. Like you sabotage your own opportunities. Like things be coming at you to make you happy, to make you very successful, to make you very blessed, but then you self-sabotage yourself and you don't actually go for those opportunities. So and then you get a lot of visions too, like a lot of visions of how your life is going to be, but then you don't really do anything about it. So your guidance is just, okay, you got the visions, you know the steps to take, just go ahead and take those particular steps. Let's give you an oracle card. Because it keeps coming out the same way. So you have this romance card too, but romance came out for a year from now. So if you was asking about um when romance is gonna come in, yeah, it's a year from now. But then something else is gonna come in within the next few months. So this could honestly be like a job opportunity that's gonna come in because you got yes too. So when yes comes out for me, it just means that the message was right. But I do feel like, well, you said honestly, I wanted to make sure that these visions aren't delusional thoughts. No, they aren't. Especially if you keep getting them too. They are not. No, they're not. So you get them, but then, like I said, you don't do nothing about it because you think it's delusions. But I feel like something is gonna happen. I feel like romance. So let's just say romance 6 months to a year, because you had two cards that came out that spoke about time frames, and then romance came out. I feel like you're gonna be ready to start back if you're not like dating right now. or not in like a consistent relationship, I feel like you're gonna be ready in the next few months. But it's something which what you just asked, yes. That's a yes. So oh, okay. Well then it's I mean, what like I said, you supposed to be doing that. And you a master number 33 too. Yeah, you supposed to be doing that. Also, with you being a master number 33, what was that I got earlier today about 33? Uh how I want to put this. It's kind of like you want more like guidance from like an actual person, but then that'll be like babying you. So I mean, you can get like a mentor or somebody that's going to help guide you through that process of whatever vision that you had, but at the same time, it is meant for you to be confident, independent, responsible within you implementing these things for yourself, not like other people helping you out implementing those things. Please, and don't be scared of it either. Like, because you are being scared, you're actually feeling like that purpose or that vision that you got is bigger than you. You're making it bigger than you, and it's not. It's a part of you. Is what you're supposed to be doing. All right, so that's what I got, you guys. I am about to go up in here and go to sleep. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves today. I will be back on Friday. Um, and it depends on Sunday. I know that next Monday I'm gonna be on live as well doing the life path number predictions for July. So um I'll be doing a lot of lives. And then I also had to, like I said, upload those videos for the each life path number messages and predictions that I have. And that's what I got, you guys. You said yes, ma'am. You are right. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's okay to have like a mentor or somebody, but like have somebody like to hold your hand, guide you on every step of the way. Like you don't need it. And then also don't think about people attacking you while you're doing this either. Like that's pretty much scares you because you be looking at other people doing readings and stuff, and they're talking about spiritual attacks. Like you watch somebody that always be talking about spiritual attacks. Just be careful with who y'all listen to. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna go so deep into it because I gotta go. When the bugs start making their noises, that means it's time for me to go. It's about to get dark real quick. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.